Pretty cool, isn't it? All right. What you're going to do is fold the paper in half, like this. Get that in there. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. That means that you folded it in half and it's 5.5 inches. So what you're going to do, if you look here, you'll see it is 5.5 inches. You want to make a square piece. So what I'm going to do is take my ruler and mark the paper up like this. You do 2 marks on the edge here. There you got 2 points. Of course, a straight line is the distance between 2 points. And I'm going to put a line like that. And now I'm going to cut my square out. You need a square piece of paper. Alright, now you need to mark this into 4 quarters, triangles. So what I'm going to do is put my ruler on a set of corners like this, put my line across. You should see. Like this. Now I have a center marked. Now you can either use a pin, it doesn't have to be a ginormous pin like this. This is what I could find. You can use a paper clip, or you can use both. Now if you're thinking safety at the moment, you can see there's a point right there. You could exchange that with a paper clip after you poke the hole with the pin. Now parents who are watching here, I strongly suggest you use the paper clip. I'm going to use the pin for the moment just to demonstrate. Now if you take a look and you see the square, what we're going to do is we're going to cut halfway down each part. And what I'll do is I'll just take my ruler and mark how much I'm going to do. So if I look, it's just about 4 inches to one edge. So I'm going to mark it at 2 inches on each side like this. Mark it off at about 2 inches. And I'm going to cut along the line to the edge. Point there. Okay. It's not pretty, but it'll work. And you can see that now we have those cuts. Now here's the tricky part. What you want to do is you want to get every other one of these points marked so it folds over evenly. So if you look, I'm going to just choose a point to start, and I'm going to put an X or a dot on the top of each of these pieces. Now at this point, you could decorate your pinwheel. You have to think about this. This is going to be the inside part, so if you turn it over, you can decorate it, make a pattern, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to make a spiral on it, just to see what happens. I'm just going to be very simple. Put a little spiral on it. You can do just about anything. And this is the fun part. You can experiment with it. You can play around with different sizes of piece of paper eventually. Now what you want to do is fold it in. So I'm going to put my piece like this right here. So I've got a hole in the center. And I'm going to push my pin through, just part way, like that. It's sitting like that. And now I'm going to fold each piece over. Maybe just try to stick to the X. Try not to stick your finger. Okay, here's where grown-ups can help with little fingers. I do not plan to hurt myself today. And I'm going to fold it over on each side like this. Just poke it through. Fold it out a bit more. Could have probably done a little bit there. Now the fun part is putting it onto the straw. Now if you look, and you look at how this one's done, I've done it backwards, but I did that on purpose, just to get the holes in there. I'm going to pull it out again, and I'm going to gather up all my pieces. Now I got the whole set. It's just a little easier for me to see it this way. If you have a better way to do it, you can do that. What you want to do is turn it in. Poke those back through the holes, one at a time. That's the fun part. Last one. Get this poked in there. Our middle there, and then we're going to poke it through the back. Always fun games. And if you don't like the way I'm doing it, you can find a better way to do it. Here's another adventure, another bit of experimenting. But I've got my pinwheel right here. I could have probably cut those a little deeper, but that's okay. It'll still work. Pull this in. Now, I'm going to get a straw. I'm going to poke it through the straw, just like this. I'm poking myself. That's going to hold it in. At this point, I could have used a paper clip, but you think about all the fun things you can do. You could attach it to outside to a bicycle. I like this one a little better. You get the idea. I will post a link to a couple other videos that show how to do this. Well, this is the very basics, very simple. Have a little fun with this and experiment. How big can you make one? How small can you make one? What kind of patterns can you make on this? This is a very, very simple toy. And this is Mr. Duncan at the Bonham Public Library, wishing you a good day.